we will quickly go through the 4 actions that we discussed in this class. Number 1, majority of the discussion in this class was about hypocrites, and we saw very clear 4 traits that the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam defined for hypocrites. We have to make sure that we keep evaluating ourselves so that we are not hypocrites. It is about not breaking promises. So if somebody entrusts you with something, you have to keep that trust. Secondly, you cannot lie. Whenever you speak, they lie. They do not break promises. So hypocrites, obviously they break promises, so we should not break promises. And similarly, when they are in an argument, they try to insult other people and they try to overcome them, and they are unreasonable. So we should try to protect ourselves. So always make sure that you are evaluating yourself across all these 4 traits that were mentioned in the Sahih Hadith of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because we saw in the ayahs previously that all hypocrites, non-believers will be together and they will be thrown into hellfire. And then again, related to this, we should not take non-believers as our allies or our friends, because they can be a source of us losing our Iman or self-control. And there are multiple examples that you guys also shared and we discussed that can happen in the company of the non-believers. So we do not. And we also discussed, it's not like we cannot just talk to them. There can be multiple settings. There can be trade settings. There can be educational. There can be business, multiple things that you can do with non-Muslim non-believers. However, do not take them as your partners. Do not take them as your friends so that they can influence your Iman and influence your self-control, because in their culture, there are several things that they don't have to take care of, and there are more freedom versus Muslims, where we have been asked to for self-control and to be in control of our nafs, which is eventually better for this life as well as hereafter for us. So in order to do that, we should keep good company of practicing Muslims. When we are in company of Muslims, when we have friends who are Muslims, when we try to spend more time, they can be a source of inspiration for us, and we can grow together in our Iman. We can do things together. There will be more khair in everything that we do. So it is very, very important that we keep good company of practicing Muslims, and this is applicable for us today as well. Finally, we also saw that one of the traits of hypocrites is that they are lazy in their prayers, and they do that to show off people. So we have to make sure as an action that we are not lazy in prayers. We in fact should be looking forward to them. This is a form of connecting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This should be something that gives us peace. And we should not do it just to show off people, or because my parents are saying, or what will my friends say, or because I'm now in a masjid so I have to pray. No, we should purely be praying to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is an amazing gift that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving us in the form of prayer, that we can establish a strong connection with him. So it should only be done, and not just prayer, but all good deeds should be done to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Otherwise we are hypocrite, because we are just trying to show off people, see how good a believer I am or how good a Muslim I am, while in our hearts we are just showing off to be praised in front of people. Finally, we have to pray salah in mosque. There was a Sahih Hadith related to this as well, where the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked men to pray Fajr and Isha with congregation. And again, if we look at it, it is also to stay connected with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and to also stay connected with our fellow Muslims, because when you go and pray in mosques, maybe you start doing hello hi with fellow Muslims, you get to know about them, and maybe they can help you, you can help them. It is a great support system that we have praying in congregation inside the mosques, and get to know more fellow Muslims who are like-minded and who are like us, so that all of us can go together in our religion. So this sums up today's class. Are there any questions, anything on your mind before we close?